sleepyhead. My husband and I had our second wedding anniversary on July 31st, so thought I would share our little trip to Siesta Key with you. Started our road trip with some Taco Bell breakfast burritos. We unfortunately dealt with a lot of rain on the road trip down. We are currently living in the panhandle of Florida, so it was only about a 7-hour drive or so. We ended up staying at my husband's grandparents' condo that they have down in Siesta Key, so that was nice. We arrived to the complex and were greeted with a lovely double rainbow. We walked down to the bay, checked out the property a little bit. It was so gorgeous down here. We spent most of our mornings down by the bay watching the boats and such. Luckily, the rain did clear up enough for us when we got there, just so we could relax and check out everything around the complex. We saw some cute little bunnies. We saw a good 6 to 10 bunnies that night. The weather cleared up enough for us to walk to dinner. We went to the Sneaky Tiki. And this is my husband's little trick for how to get to your drink to not stick to your coaster. Salt, just some salt. Had some cheese curds. We are obsessed with cheese curds, and ended the night with some Family Feud in bed. We were exhausted from driving all day. Day 2 went down to the bay again. Look how pretty. I just can't. So gorgeous. Went down by the bay. My husband did some fishing, and it is so peaceful out here. I wish I could bottle it up and bring it home. Stopped at Publix and had to get pub subs even though we have them down the street, and went to spend the day at the pool. We don't have any pools near us, so we took advantage. We pre-gamed dinner with some caffeine. Well, my husband did, because we were exhausted from being out in the sun all day. We went to Daiquiri Deck for dinner and had to have a shot. I got a lime drop. He got a lemon drop. I love lemon drops, but I saw lime drop on the menu and had to try it. We ended the night with some Love Island and just relaxing, and we actually ended up spending most of our nights just in front of the TV by 10 p.m., but that's what we like to do. We've kind of gotten to the point in our lives where staying out late is it just doesn't work for us, really. We went back out to the bay the next morning, shocking, and my husband was so excited. He thought he caught something. Even the jet skiers were excited for him, and turns out it was just a clam. Poor guy. I felt so sad for him. Okay, this is where we get in the car and head out to Skyline Chili. My husband's actually from Cincinnati, and we hardly ever get to have Skyline, so when we found out there was one 30 minutes down the road, we made it a point to go at least once, and we actually ended up going there twice. We headed out to dinner at Philippi Creek, is what this place is called. It was absolutely beautiful. I just had steamed vegetables for dinner because I was still so full from Skyline for lunch. I think between Skyline and dinner, we napped, honestly. We ended our night, you guessed it, with some more Love Island and some ice cream from Orange Octopus is what it's called. The next morning, we walked down to the beach for about 10 minutes. Since we live right by Destin, we have beautiful beaches we had to take advantage, okay? And then ice cream from Big Olaf's. Packed up the car the next morning. We were so sad to go home, but so looking forward to seeing our dogs and getting back to our regular, schedule and life. And loved that this trip ended with the most beautiful sunrise. Thank you so much